Okay, so I'm gonna be talking about getting over loss. Like, loss of a friend, and it doesn't mean death. It doesn't always mean death. It could mean they left you, you left them, and it was just because it was for the best of you, but not really because you wanted to. Um, Basically, I'm gonna start out with an experience of mine. I was talking to someone, and I realized, I was really into them. Um, and I was really into them, and uh, just lies after lies, and I was getting tired of it, but in a way I couldn't, I didn't want to stop talking to them. Like, I kept wanting to talk to them because they made me happy, aside from some stuff, they made me happy, and I didn't want to leave, I didn't want to leave them, but, somehow I got the courage to just be like, I have to, and it's not really because I want to, but it's because it's good for me, and if I stay any longer, it's just gonna make me miserable. So I've been dealing with this for about 4 months, maybe. Yeah, 4 months, and I'm still upset about it, but I'm slowly getting better. Dealing with losing a friend or losing a parent or losing a family member, someone who's close to you, is not easy. And the best way to cope with it is not to forget about it. People are like, "Oh, if you just forget about it, you're coping with it." No, you don't provide that closure with yourself. You have to provide closure. You have to be like, "This was the best." If your mom died from cancer, in the end it was the best. Your mom stopped suffering. You know, if you're it's just stuff like this. If your friend left you, maybe it was for the best. Maybe they weren't treating you right. Maybe you were too afraid to admit that they weren't treating you right, and they finally left, and it's good for you, although you don't see it. In about a year or two, you're gonna be like, I'm happier with my new friends. I'm happier, now that they're not treating me badly. Don't forget it. You just have to provide closure and just, rationalize it. Be like, you know, I know it's hard when a friend leaves you and they don't give you a reason. I've gone through it, and you just don't know what to do, and you look for ways to cope with it, and the best way to cope with it is to forget about them. But then somehow a conversation sparks up about them, or you're just thinking about them. What do you do now? You're thinking about them, and you didn't provide closure for yourself. At least if you provide closure and you just happen to think about them again, at least you can say, you know what, I think I'm over them. I think, what happened was the best, and it's good for me, and it's probably good for them. So, yeah, just don't forget. And, somehow, if don't regret, a relationship with a friend. Obviously, at the time, you were happy to be with them, and things didn't just work out. So, just hang in there, because I know losing a family member, losing a friend is hard, and, no, I know how it feels to have someone die on you, and it's not fun, It it's heartbreaking, and it's heartbreaking to have a friend leave you, or to realize the person you love doesn't love you back. I've been through it, and it sucks. But you have to realize there's bigger and better things out there for you, and that just wasn't the time. Alright.